could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
Yeah. What's up, C-Town? Can I get this here?
Yo.
Bang, bang, bang. It's that time, y'all.
Yeah,
of the
buddy.
hour, time of the day. Live show on the radio. Am I right around?
Definitely
This
right
is
about
Uncut,
that.
Uncensored. This is 95.9 FM C-Town. We are in the house. I'm your man, D Boogie, and I'm here for y'all. We here for y'all. We're going to talk about relationships. We got hot topics, juicy topics, and we're going to introduce some of the people in the room. If we go here and swerve on over there and
You gonna swerve over?
swerve on over there to the lady in the green.
Hey, good people!
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, I'm energized today.
You should be.
Okay, Cleveland, what's up? This is Akira, also known as Tinder. And D Boogie, you didn't provide your how to find.
You sure did.
Oh,
Let
I'm
me
sorry.
flip it back to you. Go ahead, D Boogie, finish it.
So listen, y'all.
Finish her. No.
You know what?
Oh, you already
She's
started.
crazy.
That's we're starting already.
Well, I'm gonna finish it. So y'all can catch me on IG at DonZon, the number 21. That's DonZon21 on IG, and that's how you can find me.
All right, I'm back. Okay, and you can find me on IG at Tender10. That's TENDER10K. Are you here?
I'm here. I'm in the building. I'm in the house. How you cute?
Okay.
You look
Great.
nice, body. You cute today. What you going
I'm
on?
cute today. I don't like cute normally.
You know what? That you cute every day, but you look extra spicy cute. Like you going
Spicy.
somewhere.
Oh, he cleaned that up quick.
She cute to death. Fine in the mother.
Got her.
Oh, y'all got me blush.
I'm like, she
Listen, I don't
going
know how to
somewhere.
handle all
Yo,
of
we
this.
going to see someone. You know what? Let me get out of grown folks' business.
What did you say? Going to see a man about a dog?
No, we not. That's a man about a horse.
Oh, about a horse. Okay.
And that's a totally different thing. That's a different function.
She done mixed two metaphors together.
A dog, a horse. What's the one about a dog?
Neither, we're not going to see me about anybody's dog, okay?
You looking for a horse or something?
Right.
She want a horse.
Absolutely.
Please and thank you.
Right.
Oh man.
Y'all
All right, Cleve. I'm in the building. What's up, Cleve? This is, as they call me, co-host Kane. You can find me on IG at Kane Creates, KANE_creates. On Facebook, you can find me at Kane's Corner. What's up, Cleveland? How y'all doing? That's the only two places y'all can find me on social media.
Dig that. You don't need no intro today?
Oh, she needs her.
I don't need an
intro. Give that
intro.
lady her
I'm jumping right on in. What's
Go
up?
in.
I'm jumping on in. I'm jumping on. And Kira got me fired up and ready to go.
Go.
As Obama would say.
Y'all should have seen what they was doing with these mics.
He's making them do what they do.
Right. But when it's done, it's done.
But you, never mind. Never mind. What's up, world? It's your girl, Tasha, in the building. Listen here. Y'all can find me at Taj_empowers. And y'all can find the show at uncut.uncensored. Check this out. If y'all want to put a face with a voice, y'all can click on over to YouTube, right? Y'all want to go to Relationship Talk Uncut Uncensored. Like it, subscribe to it, share it. All of our videos are uploaded every Thursday. But yeah, check us out. That's Taj_empowers. And D Boogie, where else can they listen to us?
All right.
And all that good stuff.
All that great
You look
stuff.
cute too. You got your hair cut.
Yeah, I noticed.
You cut it down
Looking all
too.
good. Yeah, let's get that
You cut it down.
haircut.
I noticed everything.
Yeah, I did.
You cut it down. And you cut your beard down a little bit.
I decided to cut the hair off me a little bit.
I see. It
Younger
looks good.
over there.
It looks good. You're looking all tender.
I like the look. I like the look.
Tender 10.
I like the look.
And tender
I
dog.
appreciate it. So, folks, once again, we do appreciate you being out here with us and joining us for this hour. Now, you can find us like this, of course, on the radio, 95.9 FM. But, you know, we kind of fancy these days, and we stream and all this kind of stuff. So you can actually catch us live streaming, you know. The app is WOVU, the app. Download the app.
Okay.
You know, you download however your flavor is, Play Store.
Can they get it on Android?
Android, however you want to do it. You know, you could jump to your computer if you like, and go to your computer and go to www.wovu.org. So there's several ways, but regardless of the way that you come in, what you want to do once you download it, you want to go to Listen Now, click on Listen Now, and guess what you can do? Listen right now. So that's how you go. That's other ways you can find us. We'll repeat this a few times as the show go on because we know half the time y'all ain't paying attention to stuff.
Half the time.
Half the time.
Not half the time.
So hey, listen. So we're gonna recap, do a quick recap from last week, and that will lead into this week's title or subject. So I'm just gonna recap last week right quick, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
You remember?
So, yeah, I remember.
Oh, shit.
So,
Okay.
So last week, what we were talking about? What was we talking about? What was we talking about last
You know
week?
what? I was so you got it. Go ahead. You got it.
Look, so last week we was talking about stroking the dude's ego, something like that.
Stroking the dude. Okay.
No, wasn't that?
Okay, remember, the young lady
I don't remember.
been with the gentleman for quite a while.
It got hot here.
It did. It did. The young lady and the gentleman were together. They have a child together, remember?
I remember that.
But he's doing the bare minimum. And he's not meeting those expectations.
Her expectations.
Her
Her needs. And then we were talking about how, you know, relationships go through phases. We talked about how they need to talk about it and possibly seek counseling and figure out the best way to handle this because he could be depressed and her expectations may not have been clear at the beginning, and they now have a child, which changes the dynamic of their relationship.
Oh, I remember all of that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
All right, so give us some more,
sounds
D
familiar.
Boogie.
So as we were talking about this, one of the things we kind of like focused on was the needs of a man from a woman, and focusing on those needs sparked another conversation.
Yes.
And that conversation was the flip side. The
Yeah.
flip side is what we're going to cover today.
Okay.
And what's the flip side?
Okay. Well.
Okay, Kira. Let's talk about that flip side.
The flip
Good job.
side.
Good job. Good job. Good job, D
You
Boogie.
did well, D Boogie. Okay, so the flip side. So you know how we as ladies like to encourage and support our man in such a way to validate him and make him feel superior.
Yes.
How come we don't get that same treatment?
Come on.
Only one person could be superior now. So,
I mean, we can both be superior as a
Thank
couple.
you. See, that's
Okay,
the problem
well,
right
then-
there.
I'm standing by your side, not behind.
Come on now.
what you just got finished saying, how come,
Wait. How come I can't get a little cheerleading going
Exactly.
on? How come I can't be cheered for and validated when I'm having a bad day? Why
Exactly.
is it that I have to just always put on a brave face and put
Come on
on and come in ready to rock and roll at any given moment, but we don't have that time where we need self-love and we need some care and we need some validation and we need to be supported in such a way.
Yes.
well, you know, when we go back to the way y'all was made,
Oh, good night.
Seriously?
yeah.
We gotta
Y'all
get back
nurturers.
to-
Y'all nurturers. So y'all
Right.
y'all pretty much, you know, take that lead and nurturing the family and, you know, the relationships and things of that nature. I'm not saying that it should not be the other way, that the man should not also be in tune with his woman to make sure that he's in tune enough to, you know, lift her up, to be by her side, to handle some of her needs. So with that being said, I'm going to agree, but you gotta understand. You know, it's not even, baby. It's just not even.
Okay, so I understand that you said we are nurturers, right? So what one word will you describe the man? If she's the nurturer, what's the man?
You trying to? I understand the trap.
I'm just asking.
It's not a trap.
This
See, this is how men think.
See,
Go
I'm
ahead,
not
I'm
trying to
sorry.
trap you. I'm trying to get
I understand
clear.
the trap.
I'm trying to I'm just checking for understanding.
Provider.
Okay, so you're the provider and I'm the nurturer,
Is that
right?
it?
She said one word.
She gave a
Okay.
simple one.
Now let's take that a step further.
Okay.
So
Let me write that down.
the men, stop it. The men are providers, right?
That's
and
it.
the women are nurturers. But sometimes the women have to take on the provider role. Why is it that the men never take on a nurturer role?
I just, I think men take on nurturing roles too. When it comes to the family. Even like when we get to that discussion that we had last week. The discussion last week, the father, the man,
okay,
she stated herself that he's a great father.
He's a great father.
So being a great father, he's taking on some, I assume, that's some nurturing in there.
But we're talking about between man and woman.
Thank you. Yeah, because that's what we're talking about,
I got nothing to
T-Bucky.
say.
Right, we're talking about relationships between the man and the woman, not the man and the child.
Relationships,
But
family
you know what we're
relationships
talking
and
about.
everything.
That's not what we're talking about, sir.
Because under the umbrella of father.
Don't look at me like that.
You gonna make me put my glasses on.
Put your glasses on.
Don't put the glasses on. Come on, we get to the nitty gritty of it. Go ahead, Kier.
Okay, so if we had an umbrella and we had father written on the umbrella, the attributes that exist under that umbrella, nurturer will be there. But in relationships, how come husband, the umbrella, that stated husband or soulmate, whatever you want to call it, I don't know how y'all living out there.
Right, I'm sorry for her.
So many life partners.
Right, like partner, whatever it is.
Must be the
Roommate.
heat up in here.
Why is it that nurturer never exists as one of the attributes that a man possesses? However, it's always listed under what men expect from their ladies.
What,
Why?
nurturing?
When we provide as well. Sometimes we provide more than what the man provides, but I need y'all to be
There
in
ain't
the
nothing
moment.
wrong with stepping outside of your role a little bit. If you want to.
Right.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. So if y'all want to provide too,
We don't want to.
Right, we don't want to.
provide too.
We don't want
Ain't
to.
nobody gonna be
We
mad.
say if y'all want to
Only
provide to,
person-
ain't nobody gonna
Hey,
be
look,
mad.
only-
We are forced to be providers as
Only
well.
person that is mad is y'all. Ain't no everybody else happy. Kids happy. man
Right.
You know what?
happy. You know.
See, okay, so let's bring, so here, cause see, you trying it. So
Trying what?
You trying it. So the other recap to that was the video that I saw that sparked all this. So in the video was a guy, and he was like, it's a lot of stuff going around on YouTube, social media, where men and women are saying how a woman needs to stroke a man's ego, how she needs to encourage him, how she needs to be his greatest cheerleader and be his peace and all that. I completely 100% agree with that.
Hold on.
How-
Hold on. Can you rewind that again and say the last piece?
I completely agree with that. How a woman should be encouraging, how she should stroke her man's ego, how she should compliment him and encourage him. I agree to that, all of it. However, you see how I changed my tone?
I heard it.
Yeah.
I saw
Because
the
I have
hand and the
to.
neck.
Yeah, because I got to put the emphasis on it. But here's what he said that really just I was like, man, he said, when does a woman get her ego stroked?
Never.
Right. Why is it always so much
Ever.
emphasis on stroking a man's ego? He said it needs to become the norm where the woman's man or husband, boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, where he's her biggest supporter. He's her biggest cheerleader. Baby, good job. I'm so proud of you.
Be specific in your praise.
Yeah. Man, listen here. When you went into that office and got that promotion, you
Yes.
killed it. Baby, I
Yes.
knew you could do that. Because that's how we
Yes.
talk about our men.
Yeah, baby. I love when you
See, that
wash
don't
them
even-
dishes.
See what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Women, so now you're saying all she
domestic
doing is
over
washing
there.
the dishes?
No,
She's
we
a provider.
Oh, so you're saying?
You know what I'm
You
saying.
saying? Are you saying a certain way I'm supposed to stroke her ego?
See, this
I
is-
can't stroke it on some of the things she do around the house.
See, this is why this needs to become the norm. Because
I mean, it's ego stroke. So you just talking about just outside the house, not inside the house? I mean, come on now.
Jesus
Oh,
take the
so
wheel.
you got to pick your strokes, huh? That was just,
So listen,
hey,
when-
different strokes, different folks.
Yeah.
when y'all come
Careful.
home and y'all are excited about the sale that you got on the job, when y'all excited about a customer that you've been trying to, get for the longest, and a contract you've been trying to seal for the longest, or, whatever it may be, your woman, if she's a good woman, she's like, man, good job. I'm so proud of you. So what happened? Tell me more.
And we really don't want to hear it, but we just tune our ear in anyway. But go ahead.
You know,
We want to hear it. We do want to hear it.
I don't. Don't just
See, when y'all come in, here's the difference. When y'all come in from
Here,
work,
tired. We tired.
when y'all come in from work, y'all sitting up and complaining about the whole office and everybody that's in there. Such and such and such. And that lady such and such. Baby, just, relax a little bit. That's man stroking your ego.
No,
but y'all
no.
ain't coming back, with all them success stories. Y'all sitting
Hold
up
on, wait a
here.
minute, pause. Did you say we're not coming back with all
Yeah,
of those?
y'all trying to hold that in, because y'all trying to be the man. But anyway.
Ooh,
Wow, you see,
that is
and that is exactly how it
And
happens.
you see his lips?
Dismissive.
Right.
There you go. Let me
Because
hear about it, though, baby. How you feel about it?
I don't even want to tell you now. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna tell Jimmy because he gonna listen.
and see,
Oh,
course
now
Jimmy gonna listen.
Now we telling Jimmy.
I'm just saying because the way you turn up your lips and you talking about, we don't even.
because y'all think y'all the man. We don't want to try to have to be the man. Provide.
Oop.
So that's the word for the day. I told you it was a trap.
So I'm gonna interject before y'all take knives out.
I like it. Too late.
Yeah, way too late.
hot in here.
So it definitely is hot in here. So I understand that gentleman's question because what you hear consistently.
It wasn't a question. It was a statement.
His statement has an error.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yes.
please point it out.
Yeah, please. We're
It's
listening.
errorified.
We're listening.
The error in his statement is that you hear this consistently that, hey, make sure you're doing this, that, and that for a man for his mental condition. The reason why you don't hear that being promoted for men to do it for women is the automatic. We already are doing it every day.
I'm pushing Kane out this chair.
My face.
If you frown your face, and if you frown your face,
My face is definitely frowned.
I can't believe you
that
open,
mean-
you fixed
John don't even
it.
know how. He talking about some good job washing the dishes.
well, whatever you giving your compliment
Whatever,
on.
I'm gonna buy you some Dawn.
So
You know
what
what?
I'm
I
saying
cannot.
is this:
Super Bowls.
is that
Your bubble ain't gonna bubble.
men. Nah, you ain't helping me.
At all.
He said your bubble ain't gonna bust because it's gonna super bubbles
What we tell
from the dishwasher.
women to do is help your man mentally because men do not ask for mental help in those areas. If we having a rough time somewhere at work, at some other professional scenario, outside all you want, we don't communicate that on a regular basis. Women, however, tell us all their feelings.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
It's not. I'm about to tell you. Here's what
Well,
women
hold on. You
Go
go
ahead.
there.
Go ahead.
Before,
That's why you
before
over there sweating.
It's 97,000 degrees in here.
It's hot.
I don't know who turned the
It's
AC
about
off.
to get hotter.
So we about to take a quick break. We had that first one. We got 2 more after this one, all right?
Nowhere to
We'll be
run.
back. Listen here, ladies. Today we serving it up to the brothers. It is not about y'all. We don't want to hear nothing about what y'all going through on a daily basis. Today we're gonna talk about the women. Period.
Right.
It's okay to not be okay.
There you go.
You're not wrong.
And everything. But let's get back to this topic y'all was talking about, because I got a lot to say about this.
I bet you do. Wash the dishes, huh? Bubbles ain't gonna ever run dry.
No.
Anyway, Kane, what's this foolishness you talking about? Is that's because you saying
Recategorize my statement
I did.
before I finish it? That's okay,
I sure
though.
did. Yes, I
But
did. Go
I
ahead.
try to continue though. What I'm saying is this: women are constantly telling their men, "Hey, I feel this way about this situation, this way about this situation," and they ask, "Well, what do you think? Hey, how do I look in this? What do you think? Would this be a good idea?" They are constantly giving feedback and back and forth, which is not a bad thing. They just talk way more than we do. So they're always going to get feedback, and they will always consistently ask, "What do you think?" And they will ask our opinion, and do you think I did a good job? Was that okay? And they're going to get that immediate feedback, whereas men don't communicate as well. So we might be on a struggle bus quietly, not saying anything because it's our job to be the emotional provider, and we can't show any cracks in the rock. Like the rock could be going all type of which ways. We can't show that those cracks in the rock. That's how we have been trained. Like boys don't cry.
Okay, we got it because this ain't about y'all.
Again, Jesus. I said a third of a sentence.
this we ain't talking about boys ain't supposed to cry. It ain't about y'all today. So keep talking about women.
So I tell someone son wasn't allowed to cry at the house. Anyway, feel bad for you, Momo. Anyway, what I was
Next
saying,
week we can talk about y'all being able to cry, but today it's all
what I
about
was
the ladies.
saying is that women are always gonna ask for feedback on a consistent basis. They will always ask for it just from the simplest, how do I look in this? They're gonna get feedback from us. And every dude knows, like, if you wanna keep a good level of comfortability in your house, say nice things to her, compliment her, encourage her, give her positive words. Even the only cats who don't do that on a semi-regular basis, bums.
Okay, so thank you for that.
Great take, by the way. Great take, man.
Yeah, great take.
Great take.
So
Yeah,
maybe there is a misunderstanding when I say stroke a woman's ego. So let me clarify what I mean.
You know what's understood with a stroke, man?
Well,
Because feedback is not the same as support.
Thank you. There you go. Thank you. So clearly, there's
what I just wrote when
thank
we
you.
were talking, yeah.
Exactly. And see, we're here. So clearly, there is a misunderstanding. So let me clarify. Okay. So a stroke is something like Kira said. I'm not asking for your feedback. It's something that you do on your own because you have noticed what I have done. Exactly. So therefore, I don't need to come to you and say, how did I do? Do you think I did a good job when I got promoted? You know I got promoted. You know I was not. Wait a minute, because we're clarifying.
They didn't send me the
What is-
email to my
So wait a
job.
minute.
You got promoted.
See, this is good.
You
because
told
see-
me.
Okay, listen, this is good because fellas clearly are missing it here. So for the fellas listening, listen carefully. When we're talking about stroking a woman's ego, okay? When something happened good with fellas, women are quick to say, baby, I'm so proud of you. Man, you look good in that. You know what? When you go down there and you go interview on that job, you gonna get it. You know why you gonna get it? Because it ain't nobody better than you. That's called a stroke of an ego, okay? When a woman is gearing up to maybe run for some political action, maybe she's on her job and she's looking to get promoted from one position to a next position, maybe she got promoted, maybe she just bought a new car, cleaned her credit up, whatever the case may be. A brother don't say a word. Oh, the car look good. Okay. She come home telling you how excited how excited she is about the new promotion, the new job, and most men be like, yeah, that's good. Okay, that's it. So now she got to ask you, well, what you think? Now you want to say that's good. That's all you got. That's not a stroke of an ego, and that's where you're missing it. That's where the disconnect is. It's because the same way we applaud y'all, the same way we stroke and rub your ego, the same way we build you up so you can go out there and do what it is that you need to do, it's the same energy we need y'all to give us. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna drop the mic right there. Go ahead, Kira.
Okay. I'm picking the mic up, by the way.
Pick it up, girl, pick it up.
So, Kane, you mentioned something, but I wrote this down. Is it more important for you to say you are a supporter or for your woman to feel that support from you? Because I think it's more important for her to feel it than for it to come out of your mouth. Secondly, are you sensitive to her work struggles? Not just boosting her ego, but like we understand when you're having a tough time at work or you dealing with some big project at work, and we want to make your life easier when you come home. Oh, your dinner is ready. The kids are quiet. We're gonna go out for a little while, let you have peace of mind. Whatever the case may be, but is it business as usual when she walked through the door? Oh, the dinner's not ready. She still got to cook dinner. Yeah, she dealing with that, but she at home now, and you sitting up there watching TV, and she got to cook dinner still after she just got off work late. Late because she working on this big project. Everything's going on in her mind. She needs time to sit down and process things, but she can't do that because she still got to do X, Y, and Z at home because that's what you expect her to do because you haven't made her life easier knowing the struggle she's going through at work.
So what I'm hearing is this. Guys, and I'm gonna call them dudes. The dudes, y'all know, Don't struggle.
It's bums.
Don't. I ain't gonna call them bums.
I'm saying it deep.
I ain't gonna call them bums. They not taking care of their woman on her emotional needs. I mean, listen, it's public for men to for it to be said for y'all to make sure y'all do it for your man. It's public because they know whoever's saying it know y'all need that help because y'all struggle with trying to really get to your man, to uplift your man. Y'all struggle with that. So that's why it's a movement. Okay? Now, it's not a movement the other way because a man is already doing that automatically.
But she's not feeling it, so
I mean, you may have a case here and there.
No, it's more cases.
You know.
That's why I said the brother was in error because he's saying you hear this promotion on social media and other platforms. Right. The reason it's being promoted. I'll give you a clear example. The Bible only tells you to do something, gives a warning because God says, I see you not doing this. Let me go ahead and encourage you to do this because I obviously see you are not doing it. Something that is obviously being done doesn't have to be done. If you have a child who does their homework all the time, you don't always got to ask them if they're doing their homework. You already know, that's on automatic for them. So you don't have to always check up, but if you got that kid who never do their work, then that's the kid you always got to clean up behind and go behind and ask them, did you do no work, honey? Did you do your work, Janine? Did you do it? Because you know they don't do it. You know which type of student you have that they do themselves or not do themselves, where the movement, while you see that on a consistent basis, talked about in public, is because men are automatically doing this at their
Men
homes.
are not doing this because if men were doing it, there would not be social medias and YouTubes and all kind of other blogs.
You saw one dude.
Tripping.
No, actually, I did not see one dude.
Now it's
Actually,
multiplied.
Actually, I did. I went.
Anybody know that you could go to any social media platform? You can go to the web platform.
Okay.
And you can type in or search. I done told you this before, Tasha. You can type and search for anything, and you can find a subject or topic that matches what you're looking for.
So let's go real life. Real life scenarios. Kira and I both are women. Okay, we've been women all of our life. Okay,
All of them.
all of them.
I've been a woman ever since
I've been a woman. We've been women ever since we came out the womb.
Y'all was once girls.
Whatever the case may be, that girls too.
Y'all wasn't women, so first of all, let's get this together.
Well, I'm just letting you know that
you were female. You were
that
female.
the equipment has always existed.
Yeah, the
That's all
equipment
I'm
has
saying.
That's not.
What?
We didn't always have them thighs and them.
They may not have been what they are today, but they were there.
They were there. They may have matured, but they were there. It's true. But let me tell you, when I say we didn't change from one set of equipment to right. Like we didn't throw our tools in the garbage and get some new set.
We don't want to be canceled.
Okay. All right. Go
But
ahead.
the point of the matter is, I understand this may be uncomfortable for men. Y'all may not like what we saying.
Nobody uncomfortable.
That's good. I'm glad. But the thing is that
I may not like it though.
you may not like it. You may not like it. You may not
I
like
ain't
it.
comfortable though.
You may not like it. But as women, and as women who know women, and as women who talk to women, this is pretty much something that is discussed and agreed upon.
Flock together.
What?
We expect
here
that.
we go.
We expect that.
That's not
Birds of the
true.
feather.
That's not true. I flock with some people that's nothing like me.
Birds of the feather flock together.
That is not true.
You know, I'm telling you, you got me bumping my face in the mic.
It's out of here.
Here's the thing, though, Jenna. I hear you saying that you support your woman in this way. You provide this emotional support that she may need based on situations and circumstances, right? But you also hear us saying, as women, and I'm just gonna say that we do need. Maybe you feel like you're giving enough emotional support. Maybe you feel like I said that last week. I already said that. But maybe your delivery is not getting through. maybe the way you deliver it. Okay, and yeah, let's take her out of the workforce. Okay, let's put her in the house. She iron your clothes, fold them, or maybe she don't iron them, but she fold.
She might not
She fold them and she washed the
Maybe
dishes.
she washed
them.
She may not wash them.
Oh, she's cooking for you.
Not going on.
But what I'm saying is, whatever it is she's doing,
Thank you, Kira.
wherever she's doing it,
Exactly.
don't just expect it and take her for granted in doing it.
Well, you know what? Now you may have a point. You may have a point. We do expect it, first of all. And when you expect something, you struggle with taking things for granted.
Right.
So in a relationship, I'm gonna expect myself to do certain things. I'm gonna expect my woman to do certain things.
Those
And-
expectations are existent.
Okay, and the challenge is not taking it for granted.
Right.
So so guys do expect this. I expect greatness out of you because I done poured a lot of energy into you.
And
I'm
that's
the one.
great.
I've helped you, get your head right at work. So I expect them to do this for you.
And that goes both ways.
But hold on. We're not talking about what y'all doing for the man.
I thought we
We're talking about what we're doing for the
So
women.
Boogie, keep
Right.
going. You said you expect
know what?
this greatness. Keep
I-
going.
I-
I'm going somewhere with you.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna give you a break. Get your thoughts together. We're gonna take one more break. You get your thoughts
No,
together.
I couldn't. You were supposed to continue so I can get my thoughts together because
Yeah, we back, y'all. We back. It's a hot day in here.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
And
Oh,
we got a hot topic going on, too. So, when I went to break,
Right.
what were we talking about? No, when we went to break, what I was saying is that, so we poured a lot of energy, positive energy into you. So much, Tinder. You don't even really
I
recognize.
love that. Ooh.
You don't. So so a man is always going to be pouring into his woman, and he's going to do that because he's going to receive it back. So, to your point, when you're not pouring into your woman, the subject matter is the woman. She get to start turning a certain way. Am I right or wrong? I mean, she started feeling a certain way,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. Sure.
So, fellas, I'm gonna say this: always pour into her, express that energy. But I believe truly that once we do that, we're showing how much we care. We're showing how much we love, how much we believe in you. We're stroking you the way that we feel you like to get stroked.
What you got to say, Kira? Because you were going somewhere with his.
It's the pouring into part that we're on. So you say you poured so much. And I believe, D-Boogie, I believe you when you say you poured into your lady. And a lot of times we talk on the show, and it has nothing to do with your character. However, for those brothers that's not pouring into their lady like they need to, that's what we're expecting. We need the pour into part to be a little bit greater.
Yeah.
Because we're feeling like we're giving so much of ourselves, and we can only give so much until we're depleted.
Absolutely.
And we have nothing else to give. And then this is where you feel like, oh, she always mad all the time.
Yes.
She always got an attitude. She ain't cook.
Yeah.
Well, see, one thing
We're not feeling the energy and the
That's
love
right.
back. We
That's
need
right.
that back.
See, the one thing that
That's
we
right.
know, a man know at any level in his manhood is that y'all got support groups. Y'all support.
We don't want to rely on them.
Right,
we want to
because
rely
what they
on
got
you.
to do with
We
anything?
didn't ask them to.
So-
Thank you.
We may have that, but it's not
Right.
about that because
See-
we're trying to connect with our man.
Thank you,
go ahead,
Kira.
D-Boogie.
Thank you, Kira. That part.
All right, so
Yeah, that part.
y'all got support groups.
What the heck we need you for then? If you gonna send us back to the
Why
support
I always
group?
gotta go talk to my friends? I want to connect on that level with my
Let's
man.
go plenty things.
Okay, so like
And
go
this
ahead.
right here that we're talking about right now, what I'm saying about, we know y'all got support groups. Is it okay for y'all to have support groups, first of all? That's what I want to know.
Why are
Is
you
it okay?
relying on my support group? You
Exactly.
have support groups too.
I'm not, I never said I was relying on your support group.
So what does that have to do with the price of tea and
That
chocolate?
shouldn't even come up in the conversation.
Thank you, that part here.
Now,
Thank
I
you.
never got a chance to finish what I was saying.
Okay.
I mean, is
clearly
that
we
a
feel
trigger word?
Like,
Women support
the
groups?
shark smell blood in the water, apparently.
Because you trying to send us back, Kira is trying trying to explain to you the importance of the pouring into, and you want to send it to the support group. Now, let the support group be Jimmy, James, John, and Joe.
Female support groups.
You all, but you all have support groups.
Exactly.
Name two.
Smoke fellas.
Geppettos.
Right.
Johnny Malone. Should we continue?
I said two.
Okay. Go ahead. The point of the matter is this. Like Kira said, it's the pouring into. You know, and y'all saying, you know, the brothers are doing it, but again, well, let's go back to the beginning of the conversation. Kane creates, co-host Kane. You thought feedback was a way of boosting her ego.
It is.
See, that's where you went wrong, and that's why she's mad.
Exactly.
But it is not.
It is not.
So I can't give you positive feedback.
It's not about the positive feedback. Again, like let's go back.
I'm sorry, Kane.
Let's go back to several shows again.
Let's
Let's go back to several shows again. Women need their love language read back to them. Okay? So we as women, we're telling you what women need, not just from us. We are women who talk to women. We are around women. We've heard the complaints of women and their men who think that they're doing it all. And they're giving them positive feedback. So we're telling y'all, it's about the ego boosting, okay? It's about the pouring into. Miles Monroe said it the best. A woman is like an incubator. You give her a little bit, she gonna give you a lot. You give her a seed, she gonna give you a baby. You give her a dream, she gonna make it happen. I'm just saying, need I say more? So if whatever you pour into your woman, she's going to multiply it. If you don't give her nothing, you ain't gonna get nothing. Like Kira said, that's when you gonna get the complaints, the stank eye, the mean mug, the nagging, or the silence.
Listen, we'll take it and run with it, but you just gotta give it to us.
I just want to know who is these dudes out here not giving it. That's
The
why
ones who think feedback is
No,
is
I
good for
didn't.
ego.
No, because okay. Let me ask you this: how is a man supposed to know unless she tells him
Pay
what's
attention.
going on? No,
We're telling you now.
no.
Start
I'm
today.
saying you're not listening
I'm not.
at all.
We mad.
to start sweating. I want to take this dress off.
Go ahead, Kane.
I'm not saying that just feedback. Obviously, what I'm saying is a woman will communicate her situation, period, point blank. And I'm saying when we hear her situation, we reciprocate and go ahead and we talk about the positive of you as a beautiful black queen who you are. Like, oh, baby, you got this. You want to.
But you ain't say all that at first. You
You
said she
said,
got
how looking
I didn't
this
say she
dress?
gotta ask. I did not. I did
You
not
said when
say
she be like, what you think, how I look in this.
I didn't say she has to ask. All I said was, if and it goes with the same. You can't tell your man how great he is at something if you don't know what he's doing because he didn't inform you.
We do, but y'all
If he
do know.
didn't
Y'all,
tell
you said
you,
it,
you
but
don't
Kane,
know.
you said it best, and we talk a lot. We do. So we gonna tell you more information than what you asked for. So you already know we got a job interview coming up. You already know we just met with XYZ. You already know that we nervous about whatever we nervous about. So when we come home and you don't say nothing about it, and we talk to you, you don't say nothing about
We
it.
are talking to you about it.
So you ain't listening.
I am listening.
That's why Don quiet.
Starts.
We are talking to you about what you tell us. The information you give, we then reciprocate and give positive information on that regardless. The only thing you won't get positive information about is something we don't know about because we're not mind readers. And the only way that women know, hey, let me go ahead and encourage or say something about this situation is if we tell you. If we don't say nothing, you don't know what's going on. Unless y'all mind, they're like, are all women psychic? Don't say yes, smart mouth. I saw
It's
percolate.
called a woman's intuition.
I saw percolate. No, if we don't give you information about what's going on, you don't have that information. So some dudes might be on a quiet struggle, like we talked about our brother last week. She's expressing all the things that are not being satisfied in her relationship with this young man.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea where he stands. And he's probably not even, I definitely know wherever the gaps in the relationship, because there's always gaps on both sides. No one's giving 100%.
I thought you were gay.
I knew you were going to bring that back up. But, okay, sit right there. So, I
I'm just messing with you, Kay. I'm just messing with you. That was just nothing to do with that one. I was just messing.
That's fine. But on that note,
I can't take it.
I'm doing based on the information I'm given of what she likes or dislikes. I'm doing everything. Now there could be a point I'm missing because there might be.
I'm pretty sure there.
Because there might be something that's not being communicated.
So it's on her. She's not communicating.
I won't know.
The one who talk a lot.
Y'all don't,
Right.
But you just said 7 minutes ago.
That's why.
You just said 7 minutes ago. We don't tell you everything. Didn't you just say that 7 minutes ago?
Don, what you got to say?
Oh no! I need a yes or no to that. You just said we don't tell you everything.
She was like the one who talk a lot. That's right. You just said you talk too doggone much.
I didn't say she talked too doggone
And that's
much.
why God didn't tell me to say that, because God knew she was gonna talk too much. That's what you said.
But now I ain't telling you what's wrong with me. Don.
Ooh, yes. Yes. No comment.
So the bottom line, go ahead.
No, I just stand on this. I get why we having this conversation, right? Initially, because of a video and things of that nature.
Why you gotta say it like that? I'm sensing a little aggravation behind that.
I get the.
You see it? You see that?
I get
Because
the
of a video.
Yeah.
I get the back door reason why we're talking about it.
The back door reason?
Yeah, the back door
Oh,
reason.
okay, that's what we're
The
doing.
front door is because it is always encouraged mainstream for ladies to uplift their man.
And we
Okay.
do that.
And that is not the topic we saying. y'all do that, okay? Y'all do that. So because of that, we wanted to back door and say why men don't do it for ladies. And we found a video. Somebody suggesting that men don't.
Hold on. No, I ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
Say it, Kay, say it.
No, I was about to get somebody public club they didn't deserve. But I will say this, but like what D Boogie said, there's always gonna be some dude or dudette on the internet saying about men don't do this, men don't do. I know this one brother made a whole career off social media talking about what men don't do, and men ain't do this, and brothers ain't doing that. He made a whole career off of that, and we all know. Like if you just want to go down that vein of all the negative, if you
Name Derek.
it may have been. You can always find somebody saying what somebody's not doing.
But we're women
But I understand
that have experienced it. Okay, we're women who talk to other.
I'm sorry to hear that y'all
Okay.
have experienced things like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
very sorry.
So you do have.
So-
matter of fact, what I'm gonna do something very special for y'all. Okay.
So you know what? I don't like where that's going.
I'm listening to D Boogie.
I know where
he
Here, don't
going.
fall for it.
Don't
You
fall
not.
for it. He gonna go to break. Is that what he gonna do? Or because I've been D Boogie was supposed to send us a cash app last week, and we ate for free, but we didn't eat off D Boogie.
Right. That is true.
Well, my friends were there and they took care of y'all.
No.
Your friends were not there.
Your friends were not there, and they did not take care of us.
Well, my friends told me they were.
Well, they
No.
lied to you.
Mm-mm.
They would never lie to me about that.
Oh, really?
What they didn't take care of us.
Who were your friends?
We about to take a break.
It's your girl Tasha in the house. Listen here, y'all listening to Uncut Uncensored.
You do so well.
We all do it well.
You do it so well.
We all do it well.
right.
You see, I knew that's what he was gonna do. You see, that's his way of, give me that. That's what he do.
I'm just, making sure I recognize.
See, that's what he do.
I can't do that.
You can. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Anywho, but y'all listening to Uncut Uncensored. Make sure y'all check us out on IG at Relationship Talk. No, I'm sorry.
No.
That's YouTube. My bad. My bad. Look here. That's YouTube. Relationship Talk Uncut Uncensored. Can I finish?
Why you hanging nobody props?
I'm not used to it. That's the problem.
While they give them props, you gotta wait till they get done.
I got excited. I wasn't used to it. I didn't know how to act. I'm just saying. Anyway, YouTube Relationship Talk Uncut Uncensored. Check us out on IG. Relationship I'm sorry, uncut, not uncensored. Anyway, moving right along. I butchered that, my bad. So, we are just talking about, a woman needing her ego stroke. We're doing a whole lot of laughing, making fun and jokes about all this. But the bottom line is this. Whatever, Don. The bottom line is this. All we are saying is that the same energy that a woman puts into her man is the same energy she needs back.
I agree with you.
That's the bottom line, And you have to do it in a way that she can receive it. What's her way of receiving it? Okay? It's not about what you think you want to tell her. It's about paying attention and learning your woman.
Okay, so I'm cutting you off a little bit. You can go back.
Go ahead.
Both points were valid. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So all jokes aside.
Go ahead.
So we're feeling as guys that we're straight in our lanes. We are in our lane right now.
Mm-hmm.
We think that we already do it, right? We think that we are fulfilling that need.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really even know that need exists, because I never heard a plethora of women complaining as a general thing.
Wow.
That a black man does not pour into their ego. I never heard that.
Wow.
So, thus, the situation, first thing is that we have to understand it exists.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I think that's the first thing that we have to do as men. So, okay, hey, listen, so these things do exist. Like, Kane, I see how you look at, man. I'm looking the same way, but
it's definitely real.
Okay.
No, I definitely agree with you, Boogie, on that one, because even when you hear the consistent message to women, make sure you are, and it's almost even said in a negative way sometimes, that you make sure you protect your man's ego because it's fragile, which I don't believe, is a consistency across. Yeah, you hear that all the time. That
No, you said you didn't believe that a man's ego is fragile?
is it any more fragile than a woman's?
That's the whole point, but go ahead.
No, is it yes or no?
Can y'all just get along?
Not today. They're both fragile, so you're right.
So
Thank
You're welcome.
The equality, the fragility of both of those egos, I feel that women and men both have to pour into each other.
The equality of the fragility. Yeah, look at you excited.
So both parties need to be poured into. Now, I think what the difference is what you're pouring into. Like when you pour into a man's ego versus you pour into a woman's ego, what needs to be said and or done to do such. I think there might be a difference in because I think men know how to be supportive and good listeners, but then to be outspoken and be proactive and say before it even happens or, say something beforehand, I think men are waiting sometimes to because we can't read women, it's like trying to read hieroglyphics sometimes, trying to figure out a woman's emotions until we're blatantly told, oh, that's what you're feeling about that situation? Then we respond in kind. So that's why I know what you're saying when I said earlier, you gotta wait to be told. No, sometimes we don't understand, we're listening to the story, all right, where's that story going? Because sometimes the way women feel about something, I didn't know you felt or would have felt that way about that at all, because I thought you would have felt ABC way, and sometimes men are more easier to read, so women already know what we're feeling.
In addition to that, too, also is this, and this is not being chauvinistic by no means. As women go forth and has introduced their increased role in the workplace, stepping out, conquering the world, moving up, doing things like that. A man sees the equivalent of that is a man that's doing it, and he's a strong man. Mm-hmm. He's a strong-minded man that he's setting forth to go on his own to achieve this. Mm-hmm. And regardless of what goes on around him, he's going to make it happen. So he's forward thinking, moving forward, mm-hmm. and he's going out the way. So a man, when you see a man that's moving like that, that's how he interprets that man. Now, when it comes to a woman playing the same type of role, going out forth and going strong, moving strong, you know, as a man, he sees her as she's already strong. She got it. She can handle it and stuff like that. Not really understanding that this is a whole different type of human. That even though she's making these steps, that she needs the reinforcement, reinsurance, and things of that nature. So that could be part of the issue too.
Yeah, because the thing is that, and that's good that you say that. You know, when you are a strong woman, you know, and you out there and you making it happen, I believe the misconception with men is that, like you said, she got it. And it's not that she does not have it. She got it, and she will continue to get it. But the thing is that if she has a man or a husband, there is nothing that makes her feel more secure, more valued and appreciated than her man being that extra reinforcement. That man saying, you know what, baby, I'm proud of you. I knew you could do that. The same way as a man, like you said, the frailty of both of the egos are there. It's real. So the same way that you go out and you conquer the world and you make things happen, it's not that you're not going to do it. You're going to do what you do because that's what you do. But I'm sure when a woman says, baby, I'm so proud of you, man. Man, you did that. That just makes you feel that much better, that much more stronger to go out there and conquer that much more.
Yeah, validation is very important.
That's all I'm saying.
Validation is important. You know.
That's it. On both sides.
On both sides.
It's very important.
So we bring it to both sides now. We won.
Well, if you wanted to win, you won. Yeah.
No, not win. Like I said, won.
Oh yes, we're one. Yes.
Singularity. I think what Boogie said is something.
Who's that? Right.
Another of my best friend's name is Boogie.
Gotcha.
What he said is very important about the transition, and it's still a transition and happening, because now that women's place in the workforce is just as equivalent as a man's place in the workforce, what you expected for a woman to do for a man when he came back from the war, from the field, and doing all this hard stuff, and it was he's grinding out there with no emotion because he got to be a warrior. Now women have to go do that on a day-to-day basis, and that's something that's a transition. So like now it's like women have already known how to treat their warrior when he come back home, because he can't show any emotion on the field of battle. So he's the only person that he shows emotion to is his woman. Everyone else, even his buddies and his friends,
right,
even that close circle, I can't show you no softness. The only person he can show any soft side to is her. So now on the flip side, now the women are out there doing the same thing. And they have to handle their emotions the same way in this battlefield of people that are against you, sniping at you, trying to cut you down, and they out there doing the same thing. And so now when they come back, there's only one person they can be soft to.
Go ahead.
Okay, people.
Make your statement kind of quickly.
And I'm super glad that you summed it up, and we all are on
oneness.
Yes, we've achieved oneness. But men, if you're not sure, ask her. Ask her if she feel validated by you.
That was short and sweet.
You got something to say?
No, that's it. You know, I will say this. Women don't want to be strong at home. We want to be women.
We do.
Period.
Oh my goodness, we do. We do.
All right, y'all, that's the show for today. Thank y'all for listening. We'll catch y'all next time.